everyone, welcome back to Halloween Happy. In today's video, I thought I would try and do a voiceover. I'm just getting into that and learning some stuff, so this one is not going to be that great. I do apologize. So bear with me, and if you hear me clicking, it's just because of how I had to do this voiceover. So that's just my mouse, but yeah, so bear with me on that. And I wanted just to kind of show you guys what my decor was for my Halloween party last year of 2015. And I just wanted to also let you know that this was the night after Halloween and it was about a week after my party. So definitely there is some decor that wasn't up by the time I got around to film this video. And obviously, we didn't have the fog machines on while I was filming this, like I did at the party and the music. And this year, I definitely am going to be filming my Halloween party, especially since I've started my channel and I'm getting more comfortable. I don't think it would weird my guests out because there's a few of them that know about my Halloween channel, but not all of them. So I will definitely be doing that this year, which I'm very excited to show you guys because it definitely is very different, with kind of the atmosphere turned down, and it's just very different in this video. So it's kind of strange for me to watch it back without all of the people and the loud talking and the dancing and the music and the fog and the food and the drinks and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and continue watching. So in this area, this is a new thing that we added this past year. We got a bunch of pallets and Donnie made like little graveyard fencing for this area, and this year I'm hoping to do it much bigger, but we'll kind of see. And it's a little fuzzy here. I wasn't too experienced with my camera and the settings, so I do apologize for the quality. But yeah, in this area, I just had some tombstones that I got from the Dollar Tree and then also Party City. A lot of times they have like buy two, get one free, buy one, get one half off. So definitely check them out come the Halloween season. Yeah, and the sad thing was, by the time I did do this video, a lot of my lights weren't working, a lot of the props weren't working just because I didn't have batteries. And I guess I mean props by like, I don't know, signs and Halloween weird stuff like that, not like mechanical props or anything like that. But yeah, these are just some dead bodies that I created a few years ago just using some packing supplies that I had from one of my jobs, and then I just wrapped trash bags around them to um, make them look like a dead body, and I had blood all over them, so that was fun. And then here is just some lighting going up the pathway. And this is the skull statue that I got last year from Costco, if you guys remember, in one of my hauls. The batteries were dead right now, so that's why the eyes aren't lighting up. And I did use a blue strobe light or a blue light just to kind of light it up, so it really showed off the red with the eyes. I liked it a lot. And just a Halloween tree that I got a long time ago, another palette with some lights strung on it. And then over here we have some more tombstones, a Halloween lamp that I found at Goodwill for just not that much at all. More tombstones, some skeleton hands, and skeleton body parts, and then just a few little Halloween decoration things that I hung around. And for the party, I stood out here, and I, just welcomed everyone, and sometimes I would scare people, and then I would give them their raffle tickets and give them their glow-in-the-dark bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that. And that was the inside of my house, and so I'm just kind of walking around. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, those palettes are super easy into making looking like graveyard fencing. Donnie just cut the tops of them to where they were pointed, and we just slapped some black paint on them and tossed some spider webbing on them and some lights, and you're good to go. So we're inside right now and we are just walking through the front door. And so in this area, it's usually a little bit more lit. Like I said, a lot of my lights stopped working by this time. And that room right there is just the room off our garage. We'll go to that here in a little bit, but we're gonna go into the living room. And you can't really see, but I have some snakes and some spiders and just a little few creepy things that are hanging down from the ceiling. And then this area over here was one of my favorite areas. I just used a bunch of black tablecloths that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and I just cut them up into strips and I pinned them to the ceiling, and I would have row after row after row. I think this area I probably had more than 6 rows, which created a cool little walkthrough that people could walk through, and you really couldn't see what was ahead of you or what was behind you. So I really liked that for kind of like a haunted effect. And then over here you guys can see my eek sign, and this is our large window in our living room and my Halloween pumpkin down below. I love him so much. And this window, I also cut up strips of the black tablecloths, and it really looked so cool when you were inside and outside looking in. And here, for some reason, I thought that you guys would be able to see the sign, but it didn't pick up on the camera. This was one of the witch signs that I got, where I talked about I thought their paths lit up, but it was just the fire that they were dancing around. And then here is a witch that I got a few years ago from Big Lots. She's pretty, there's really not much to her. She has like globe white eyes, and she kind of swings back and forth, and she laughs and she talks. And usually I will stuff underneath her dress just to add a little bit more substance to her so she doesn't look like a toothpick and like a cheap prop. So this is the living room, and right when you take another right, this wall I just covered up with the wall plastic coverings. This one was just a stone, and I also added this old Happy Halloween sign that I found from Boardman's many years ago. And there's spider lights and some creepy cloth. And this picture frame I actually made, which you can tell, I made a lot of these a long time ago. I think it was like for my second Halloween party, maybe my first, but I get so many compliments on them. And I have a large one, but it broke, and every year I'm wanting to make a large one, but for this year, 2016, I will definitely make a video for you guys to show you how to do these, so I'm very excited about that. It was just a Martha Stewart craft, I believe. And then here is my candelabra that you guys have seen in many of my videos. And I just have it around with some picture frames of some creepy skeletons that I printed out just on regular paper and ended up putting in the frames. And I have some potion bottles that hold tea lights. I have, spell books, spiders, another set of spell books. I have this mummy who I found a few years ago at Ross, and his eyes turned multiple colors, but now they just turn red and green. And doing this voiceover is weird as shit. I can tell you guys that. And then here is that crow on that stack of books that I got last Halloween. Remember how I was telling you guys how his beak was broken and I got a discount? And then over here I had some Halloween lights that really brightened this area up, but they weren't working, so. And then I covered up my lamps with some creepy cloth. And then here you can see that I used more of those tablecloths just to kind of add some privacy. really like the rooms feeling a different vibe, I guess you could say, even though like my decoration sense is just like Halloween party to the max, you know. I really want it to look like a crazy Halloween party where Halloween has just thrown up everywhere. Like you guys will see in my videos this year. I'm very excited to show you, and hopefully things, you know, kind of unwind down eventually. Wind down. Okay, rambling. This area I was very proud of. This was a closet that had sliding doors, and normally I just kind of shoved everything in there the last minute to hide from my guests, but I really wanted to use this area as like a witch's den, and I just got this wall fabric just from Party City. It glows in the dark, and I'm also using a fire and ice blue light. It's the blue and green one. And I was so happy because this witch, I actually built her out of PVC piping, and I designed her little dress just out of those tablecloths that I was talking about that I did the doorways. And then here I just kind of stacked up some boxes and covered it with creepy cloth. Here are more of the Dollar Tree tombstones. I added some paint on those so that way the light would definitely pick up on that. But yeah, I made this switch. I was very proud. I started doing a blog post on my old blog, but I don't even know if I finished it. But I paper mache'd her face, and then I added some paint just to make her look alive, but she kind of looks like a preschooler painted her face. And then I just added an old wig that I had. And that broom I had as a decoration many years ago that I would just kind of lean up against the wall, so I thought that was perfect to give to her. And then over here is another one of my favorite parts. Here I have some cement shelves that are attached to our wall where the fireplace is at, and usually I just put candles over here, and I love these guys because they're floating candles that are skeleton hands. I got them from Yankee Candle many years ago. What else is there? And then that skeleton picture, the skull, I actually got that from one of my secret reapers that I do part of their reaper exchange every year on Halloween Forum. So she sent me that, and I just love it so much, and I still use it a lot. And then here in the fireplace, I usually put Halloween lights, as you can see, and I just like putting skulls and any kind of skeletons. I put a little skelly guy in there to kind of make it look like he's burning. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, but every so often there are these little orange and purple flies, which I love. I got them from the dollar store probably about 3 years ago, but I haven't seen them recently. Okay, so, and then I got this black tree from Yankee Candle a long time ago when we actually used to sell props to kind of make our merchandise look a lot better. Those were the good old days. They don't sell anything like this anymore, which is unfortunate, but I get so many compliments on that tree, and it's pretty much covered in black glitter and sequins. And then here is just our TV stand. We actually don't own a TV stand, so we just use a card table. By the time we realize that we need to get one, I mean, it's Halloween and we just decorate it, so it's really not that big of a deal. But here is a witch sign, and I love these. They're by Martha Stewart, and usually I can find them at like Joann's fabric store or Hancock. They usually have them 50% off come early Halloween season. Over here, let's see, just have more creepy cloth on the lamps. Printed out some more pictures. This one was a funeral of a bunch of skeletons, and I just put them I just put this picture in a Dollar Tree picture frame. And then here I have one of my tart burners that I got a long time ago from Hobby Lobby. This was like the first round of Halloween decor that I started buying myself as an adult. But that one says eek, I think, and then I have another one that says boo. That lantern little guy, I got him from Goodwill. I think he was only like $2. And here are some of my Halloween pillows, which if you guys are looking for Halloween pillows, definitely check out Boardman's. That's where I get all of my Halloween pillows. Target, they have really cute ones, but I feel like they're a little overpriced. But I have gotten some from them anyway, so. And then this little candle holder, I use it for a candle holder. It's kind of like a skeleton bone thing. It has like little skeleton bones as the legs. I don't know if you could tell. This video quality is really shit, so I swore, I can't talk. I swear it looked better when I was actually doing it, but this year will be a lot better, I think. And then I just have some old fabric that I threw on the coffee table and our side tables. Usually I'll either do black or purple underneath, and then I throw over some kind of creepy Halloween themed lace or creepy cloth just to add some texture and that pop of color. And here is the kitchen dining area. That's just a battery operated lantern that I got many years ago from Big Lots, or I'm sorry, actually I got that one from Morgan's. But then I also added more plastic draping to this wall just to make it look a little different. I added some spiders, some skeletons, stuff like that. And then I have one of my big skeletons that I usually keep one of them in the kitchen. And usually I will put a costume on them. This one is just a skeleton halter top, kind of. Well, it's a halter top on him, but it was actually a long sleeve shirt that I got from Walmart, but it was a little too small, so I just tied it on him like a halter top. And then here, I was trying to show you guys the table. Up here, I always have a lot of the Halloween garland, like the flower stuff that you can buy from Michael's and Hobby Lobby to make like bouquets and stuff like that. I usually just toss that up in my lighting fixture, and I threw some pumpkin string lights up there. Also dangled some spiders, which I love. I really get a lot of compliments on that. So this is the sliding door to our deck and backyard, and here I have a sign that says spook that changes multiple colors, which I love. It really brightened up that area, so I was happy about that. And then on this dresser here, I just have another lantern, a potion bottle, another frame that I created by just printing out a simple picture. It's one of the easiest things that you could do, and it really adds that spooky look to it. So I know there's a lot of you guys that are watching this that have your spooky decor out. I definitely think that doing the picture frame would be something easy to do that you could have out all year. And then this sign is my countdown to Halloween, and this is one of my favorite pieces that I have. Usually I will circle the party date and people end up writing notes on it, so it's really fun. And then we're going outside on the deck, and on this table here is where, we kept all of our Jello shots. People who brought their own drinks, beer, alcohol, we kind of kept out on here just because it was still cold enough to keep their drinks cool, but that way it wouldn't take up room in our fridge. And we just had some chairs that we would set out, so that way people can kind of sit out there and talk and smoke if they wanted to. This area, I just kind of trimmed a lot of trees. These ones are old, but I just trimmed some branches, and we have like this little flower bed there, and I just like pressed the trees into the flower bed and string lights on them. then here I was trying to show you guys some of the games that we had. A long time ago I made like a ring toss out of pieces of wood with body parts on them, and I would have like glow in the dark sticks and the necklaces, and that's what you would ring toss onto the body parts, kind of like a carnival game. And then here I had our guillotine that we made a long time ago that definitely needs some love. It's been through so much. And I created this sign that said Photo Chop Shop, which this was super old. But I still like to use it just because it gives me memories of my first few Halloween parties. And I also do have another photo area in our house that was actually like a photo booth that we use with our computer.